I believe they can help us by getting our material out promptly and more efficiently than waiting for, back east to ship it to us. It's locally, we can either pick it up or have it delivered right away. Yes, the team is readily available, and I could just reach out to my salesperson and he'll contact the plant manager to be able to resolve any issues we may have. It would be real nice to know all these custom features and products that Eden can offer us here at the satellite, which we were unaware of.
I think the satellite being so close to where we actually do most of the work, I believe will help us immensely in any troubleshooting needs or any customization of parts. Especially, typically, sometimes you have long lead times. With them being manufactured here, I think will help immensely with being able to get the products quickly and without any problems.
That's going to repeat that if you have any need for custom products.
If you have any need for custom products, the satellite should be able to help you out with anything that you need.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we've utilized this particular factory on several projects in the past for both expediting projects as well as any type of custom gear that needed to be manufactured. A specific example I can think about is we got a job probably 2 years back. Of course, it was coming off the back end of COVID, so the lead times are super long. And we were able to work with our local Eaton rep to have our gear manufactured out of this factory right here, and cut our lead times down by, I want to say it was about 7 to 8 months. It was a big thing for the project, obviously, because we were able to hit our project dates and get everything going. So it was a big deal. Gives us a lot of flexibility as a contractor to be able to to make those kind of moves and expedite things when we need them to. So it's a big help for us.
So this pretty much going to open up even more broad of a clientele and more broad of helping me out getting my material on time, ready. And so we won't have delays. We will have more clientele, more work. Everybody will be happy.
That's perfect. So
we are actually currently working in one of the warehouses that is in need of a custom panel board, and we are just scattering, trying to find what we need to do. So this will definitely help me today.
We had a large construction project, which the time frame that the owner had was considerably shorter than the time frame that the industry had for manufacturing equipment. So we approached the satellite and said, this is the requirements. Can you meet these requirements? Which they did, which the owner was happy to pay any premium because it exceeded the cost implications for not meeting those deadlines was much greater than the cost to improve the deadlines.
that's amazing.
Yes, this is where we really approach the satellites because all the major factories for every manufacturer is cookie cutter. Okay, you want to screw over here, that isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So the satellites are able to manufacture custom equipment to meet the requirements for that particular job because not all jobs you can use standard equipment.
That's perfect.
So I deal with a lot of contractors, so sometimes we have breakers that go out over the years. So usually I work with Tony Carrazzo, and he's always a good help to me with any needs really.
That's perfect. So did you have...
Yes, I get a lot of things from Satellite because I do a lot of instant boards and expedite orders. So I have a lot of stuff that's probably sitting here right now.
And it helped you with your orders and your customers?
Yes. Yeah, it's always a big help. Satellite always gives me a lot of help.
Thank you so much.
Yes, the satellite location has actually helped us in the past and even recently. We were able to allocate a certain line of switchboards to be built here, saved us several months in lead time. We also had 2 switchboards that had to be reworked due to a change order, and we were able to bring them here, have them completely reworked, leaving the factory, the satellite factory, with the full UL listing and ready to install. So it was much easier than having to ship them to Texas or wherever they had come from originally. So yes, it's been a big help.
Satellites.
Absolutely. We had a project where after the equipment had shipped, the owner asked for a change to be made to the equipment. And rather than having to send it back to the original plant, we were able to send it to the local facility here, and the lead time turnaround as well as the shipping logistics were advantageous to do that here. It worked out and benefited the project tremendously.
Thank you so much. Did you learn anything from here, or were you able to get what you wanted?
Yeah, I think it's a really great event. I was able to ask some of the people or your representatives some questions. A lot of the time we don't get the opportunity to see your guys' panel boards, AC and DC panel boards apart. We see them when they're complete and inside of our building. So it was a good opportunity to see them outside of the building and then see them kind of like with the panels off and be able to ask you guys questions. We didn't understand why some of them are standard, and it's really great to see why they're standard and why we have like a certain amount of circuits for certain panel boards and stuff like that. So it's a great event. I think you guys should definitely do this more often. It gives us an opportunity to learn and to see your guys' product a little better.
Thank you.